Hello everybody, Mr. Moonworld here. I'm pretty excited about the new Rubber Soul release. It sounds really cool. I really love that album. It was like my first album that I really loved by the Beatles. And then of course I found out about Revolver. But the two together, both albums are kind of like, they're a continuation of each other. So I always really liked both albums a lot. And I just want to mention a few things that I'm really excited about on this new compilation that's coming out in October. Let's just have a look at what's all coming out. First of all, I'm looking forward to all the new mixes of the entire new album, all the 2026 mixes. That sounds just like on the other compilations, like the Revolver compilation. I really enjoyed all those. These instrumental tracks sound interesting. The idea of listening just the backing tracks. Norwegian Wood, first version, take one. That sounds awesome. Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, second version, take two. That sounds interesting to listen to. Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, third version, take three. Wow. So there's a lot of versions of Norwegian Wood on there. That sounds cool. Day Tripper, songwriting work tape. That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to anything, like I love the anthology, and I loved all three anthologies, and those were those days when those anthologies came out. That's when I was like, listen to these guys. You can hear them, develop these songs and early versions of the songs and different versions of the songs, like the alternate version of Penny Lane with the John Lennon ending being goofy. I love that. Just anything that's like slightly different, but at the same time like a quality version of the song. I really love that. Day Tripper, take 2 and 3, instrumental backing track. That sounds cool. In My Life, extract with unused organ solo. So there was maybe an organ solo before the harpsichord. Well, I think it was just a piano, but sped up it sounds like a harpsichord. We Can Work It Out, Paul's demo. I don't think I've ever heard that. That sounds awesome. We Can Work It Out, take 1, instrumental backing track. Yes, I want to hear that. Nowhere Man, first version, take 2. That might be out, I'm not sure. Nowhere Man, second version, take 5, instrumental backing track. I'm looking through you. First version. I know one of these versions of I'm Looking Through You was on the anthology, and I like it. I remember thinking it was cool. Michelle, guitar rehearsal. That sounds awesome. I want to hear that. And then Michelle, take 1, that was already released. I really like that. I like how they didn't have the ending kind of developed, but it was still, you could hear the arrangement was correct, and they were going to be adding I think it's an extra guitar part to the ending of Michelle. What Goes On, Ringo's song, instrumental backing track. Yes, I want to hear that. The Word, take 1 and 2, instrumental backing track. I didn't know they, did backing tracks at this point. That's pretty cool, actually, to know that they were working on and then singing on top of them. Beatles Talk, Think for Yourself. Little Girl, John's demo. Day Tripper, 2023 mix. We Can Work It Out, 2023 mix. I probably already heard those. And then the mono version of the entire album. That's like a cool thing. I'd like to hear that. But apparently the Beatles mono is how the Beatles wanted people to hear their albums. So the fourth disc is the UK album, which is a good idea, actually. Those mixes sound a little bit different. That's cool that they're adding this to the album. So overall, I'm really looking forward to this whole thing. This whole new Rubber Soul Super Deluxe, it's called. Comes out early October. I'm ready. And probably they're gonna release, a few other songs before the actual release. So there'll be other things to talk about between now and then. I hope you like the Beatles and you like what you see here and hear me talk about what I'm excited about for the new Rubber Soul album compilation. Give me a follow, give me a like, and share if you think I'm worthy enough to be shared. See you next time.